We're going to look at dividing a whole number by a unit fraction. A whole number, hopefully you know what that is. A whole number is a number that doesn't have a fraction or decimal, like 8 or 27, those are whole numbers. And a unit fraction is a fraction whose numerator is a 1, like for example 1/6 or 1/10. Those are unit fractions. Now before we divide our whole numbers by unit fractions, I want to look at a simpler problem. Up at the top we have 6 divided by 2. I know you know the answer is 3, but I want to think about what we're actually doing when we're doing 6 divided by 2. We're thinking how many 2's divide into 6? How many 2's fit into 6? Well, 1 2 is 2, 2 2's is 4, and then 3 2's is 6. So 2 fits into 6 3 times. Down at the bottom we have 20 divided by 5. We need to think how many 5's fit into 20. How many 5's divide into 20? Well, 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 4 5's that divide into 20. So now we have our whole number divided by our unit fraction. 3 is a whole number, and then 1/4 is a unit fraction because the numerator is a 1. So we need to think how many 1/4's divide into 3, or how many 1/4's fit into 3. So I am going to draw 3. There's 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes. So there's my 3 holes. And I need to think how many 1/4's fit into 3. How many 1/4's divide into 3? So I'm going to split this up into 1/4 and see how many 1/4's fit into 3. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 3 divided by 1/4 is 12. 1/4 fits into 3 12 times. 1/4 divides into 3 12 times. Now we have 5 divided by 1/3. So I'm going to find how many 1/3's fit into 5, or how many 1/3's divide into 5. So first I am going to draw 5 holes. This time I'm going to draw rectangles. I think it might be easier to draw rectangles, because sometimes splitting up rectangles into, or circles, into thirds or sevens can be a little tricky, so why not just do rectangles? So here's my 5 holes. There's 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes, 4 holes, 5 holes, and I need to find how many 1/3's will fit into those 5 holes. So I'm going to find out how many 1/3's fit into 5 holes. And there we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And so 1/3 fits into 5 15 times. Now we have 8 divided by 1/2. So I'm going to draw my 8 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm going to find how many 1/2's divide into 8. How many 1/2's fit into 8? There we go. So I'm going to make all my halves, and then I need to count them up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 8 divided by 1/2 is 16. Now we have 6 divided by 1/4. So I'm going to draw my 6 holes. There's 1, 2, 3 holes, 4 holes, 5 holes, 6 holes. And how many 1/4's fit into 6? There we go. Remember, if I draw 3 lines, that will divide it up into 4ths. And now, how many 1/4's fit into 6? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 6 divided by 1/4 is 24. Now we have 2 divided by 1/6. So here's 1 whole, 2 wholes. There's my 2 wholes, and I'm going to find how many 1/6 divides into 2, how many 1/6 fits into 2. So now I'm going to divide these into 6. Remember, 5 lines will divide it into 6. And there we go. Let's count them up. How many 1/6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of them. 2 divided by 1/6 is equal to 12.